Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you're doing this. As always, guys, I'm just adjusting my computer here. It's weird whenever I go live, I don't get like a real screenshot of what I'm looking at. I get like this big block in the middle, so I can't see everything. So I think we're about ready to roll. For those that are going live with me, they're going to log in. Everyone else, we are getting ready to go. Really quick before we do get started, at the end, I'm going to have a few announcements on a few things. And so if you don't make it through the whole class, at least come back for like the last few minutes to hear the announcements. I have 3 big ones that are happening. So hi, Chambray. So make sure to make it through the announcements because we have 3 weeks left and we're going to switch things up a little bit, just a little. It's nothing huge, just things you guys already know. We're just going to make them better. All right. So with that said, let's get moved on. I think I'm straight. Everything's good. All right, guys, here we go. All right. We're just going to start here. We're actually going to start at the end of our mat today. So feet distance, fist distance apart. I call fist distance. I stick my hand between my fist. I'm not hip, I'm fist. All right. So give me a nice deep breath in. Deep breath in. Flat back all the way down. We're just going to let it hang here for just a minute. Let your head hang. Let your arms hang and slight bend in those knees. Don't let those knees hyperextend. Give me a nice deep breath. Round it up 1 vertebrae at a time. Shoulders down at the top. Again, give me that nice deep breath in. Flat back all the way down. Holding it there. Hold it there. Round it all the way up. All right, we're going to do that one more time. Give me a nice deep breath in. Flat back all the way down. Keep going, guys. I needed to start my timer. Keep going. Hold at the bottom of that. Forward fold. Hold it there and breathe. Hold and breathe. All right. Round it up 1 vertebrae at a time. Shoulders back and down. Okay, this time we're going to walk it out to plank. So give me that deep breath. Flat back. And we are going to walk it right out to plank. So we're going to go strong right out of the gate today. Pulling those shoulders down away from your ears. Holding that core nice and strong. Focusing on your wrists and shoulders are in alignment. Hips are not sagging or up in the air. Hold and breathe. In 3, 2, drop down to the knees on all fours. We're on all fours. We're going to round that back, so draw your belly button in. Rounding that back, tucking the chin, feeling great in the morning. We're going to lift and take it the other direction. Lift that chin, look into the ceiling, arching our back. Take it the other direction. Here we go. I want you to go at your own tempo, at your own pace here. So you do what feels good for you. If you want to spend a little more time in one direction versus the other, go ahead and do that. Just really making sure we get full extension all the way through our shoulders. So as we're lifting our chin, arching our back here, our shoulders are pulled down away from our ears. Give me one more, and let's bring it right back to neutral. Let's take those feet so they are right under our hips so we have good stability. Take that right hand out, left leg out into that spinal twist. Our goal here is to keep our hips square with the ground and not let that back arch. Hold and breathe. Relax it down. Switch sides. Other one lifts. Lifts. Keeping our hips square at the ground, not letting those hips rock. Hold and breathe. In 3, 2, 1. Hand down, foot down. Press it back to child's pose. We're just going to spend a little time here, reaching those arms up and over. Oh, that feels good. All right, wonderful. Give me a nice deep breath. We're coming back to all fours. One more time, we're going to round and arch that back. So rounding and arching, again, at your tempo, at your pace. I want you to think about the moves versus watching the screen and staying with my tempo. Do your tempo. Do what's feeling good for you. We are all so different. We have different muscles that are tight. And one stretch that I may not feel may feel really good for you. So just pay attention to your body. Good job. Poor Stitch. He's like so antsy. It's been so cold, so he hasn't gotten a walk, and he's so antsy. Bringing it back to center here. All right, right hand, left leg to that spinal balance again. Holding it there. Keeping our hips square with the ground. Relax it down. Switch sides. Other side lifts. Very nice. And relax that down. All right, we're going to dig our toes in and press it right back to down dog. Dig those toes in, press back to down dog. All right, we're going to chaturanga all the way down. Drop to your knees if you need to. Bend the elbows as we chaturanga all the way down. Roll those toes. Give me a nice deep breath in. Pull those shoulders down away from your ears as we go into cobra. Beautiful. Dig those toes in. We're going to press it back to that down dog. Dig the toes in. Press back to down dog. Soft knee, so a little bend in that knee. Drop those heels to the ground. And let's drop one heel at a time as if we're running in place. Drop one heel at a time as if we're running in place. Letting that head just hang. Oh my goodness, we're feeling good. Continue to drop one heel at a time and pushing through the palms of those hands. Give me one more each leg. Drop both heels to the ground, press all your weight back and go right back into plank and hold. Hold that plank. We're going to chaturanga all the way down. Bend those elbows. Lift up to cobra. Pull those shoulders down away from your ears. Press it back to child's pose this time. Pressing it back, we're giving those wrists a little bit of break. We're giving that core a little bit of break. Oh my goodness, deep breath in. We're going to take it right back out to cobra. So we're going to walk it out. Hands walk out. Take it down to cobra. Pull those shoulders down away from the ears. We're breathing. Dig those toes in. Press it back to your down dog. All right, hamstrings should feel a little bit better. So if you need to drop one heel at a time again, go ahead, drop one heel at a time. Or you can press them all back, trying to flatten that back. Let your head hang. Give me a nice deep breath in. We're going to take our right leg high into the air, and we're going to swing it all the way forward. Swing it all the way forward into that lunge. Holding it here. We're just going to sink into this a little bit more. Give it a little bounce, not much. We're just warming those hips up. One more. Beautiful. All right, we're going to step it back into plank. So both hands are inside of that leg and step it back. Oh my goodness, we'll take you a quick moment to get there. Once you're there, press it back to your down dog. Drop the heels, press to the palms of the hands. Left foot high into the air. Left foot high into the air. We're going to swing it all the way forward into that lunge. All the way forward. All right, staying low here. We're just going to lower and lift those hips. Lower and lift. Oh, doesn't that feel good in the hips? Good job, guys. One more. These are just little ups and downs. Holding it here. We're going to push back to plank. So hands are anchored. Press it back to your plank. Hold it there and breathe. We're going to drop down to our knees and then back to child's pose, please. Child's pose. Just a moment's rest here. Breathe. All right. We're going to take it back up to plank. So let's walk it out. Dig those toes in. Push up to plank. Hold it there. Back to your down dog. Right foot high into the air again. This time we're going to swing it all the way forward into pigeon pose to open up that hip and that glute. So we're going to swing that leg all the way forward. Okay, you guys should know by now, if this is too much on your hip, I'm going to show you your option. So stay here if you're happy here. If you're not happy here, because that hurts your hip, hurts the knee, you're right here. Okay, we're just getting deep into those glutes. All right, so you choose your option. You choose what's best for you. All right, if you're in pigeon pose with me, take it all the way down to the elbows. Enjoy that stretch, getting deep in those glutes, because we're going to go more into those hips here in a minute, but we just really want to get those glutes first. Just let the hips and glutes wake up, and then we'll move into the hips. All right, give me a nice deep breath in. If you're on your back, you're going to switch legs. Everyone else, we're going to lift, dig that back toe in, lift to plank, and take it back. Back to down dog. Left foot high in the air. Swing it all the way forward to pigeon. Now again, if you're laying on your back doing the fours, then you just switch, okay? You don't have to go through the whole transition. You're like, score, I have to plank again. Score. All right, pigeon posers, we're down on those elbows. Just let things stretch. Woo, how we doing? Everyone doing okay? We're feeling good? We're feeling good. I love this one. This is so good for the glute and the hip. Oh my goodness, good mobility. All right, guys, give me a nice deep breath in. If you are on your back, you're going to flip around and join us in plank. Everyone else, dig that back foot in and press it back to plank and hold. Holding it there, press it back to that down dog again. Dropping those heels. Oh my goodness. Dropping down to the knees, back to your child's pose. Press back, hold, and breathe. How we doing? We're feeling really, really good, aren't we? All right, digging our toes back into that down dog. So dig those toes. Like, what are we going to get off our wrist test? right now. So let's take that right leg high into the air. Swing it all the way forward into that lunge again. We kind of warmed these up already. So we're going to lift our head and shoulders. Find your balance. Lift your head and shoulders. Okay, once we're here, drop your back knee to the ground. So that left knee goes straight down, and we're going to roll that toe. Notice how my knee is not under my hip. It's at an angle. See this big angle from here to there? Big angle, okay? So deep breath in. We're going to lift up over the head, arching the back. Now, when we're in this position, think about pushing your front knee forward. It maybe is only going to move an inch, maybe two, maybe half an inch, but push that front knee forward. Weights on still all four corners of that front foot. Pull your shoulders down away from your ears. Keep breathing. In 3, 2, 1. Bring those arms down, down, down. Onto the ground. Dig that back toe and then lift to that high lunge. Lift. Okay, holding it here. Finding our balance. Lift high again. So bring those arms up. Find that balance as we lift. Pulling our shoulders down, and we're breathing. In 3, 2, 1. Bring those hands all the way down. All right, pressing it back to plank. I'm going to give you a second to get here if you need it. Take that moment, take that second. Press it back to your down dog again. Dropping the heels, pressing the palms of the hands, left foot high into the air. Let's swing that leg all the way forward into that lunge. I'm going to give you a second to get there again. Bring that leg forward. You may have to do some scooting to get it there, right? So that's okay. All right, wonderful. Find the balance. Lift the head and shoulders. Lift the head and shoulders. This is my non-balanced side. All right, drop that back knee straight down. Roll the toe. Again, that knee's not in line with my hip. It's at that angle. Give me a nice deep breath in. Lift. As we lift, arch the back. Pull your shoulders down away from your ears and really lengthen your neck. Take that front knee and push it forward. All four corners of the feet are still on the ground. Make sure you're breathing. Open up that chest a little more. Let's breathe. In 3, 2, 1. Hands come all the way down. Dig that back toe, and we're going to lift that high lunge. Dig your back toe in. We're going to lift. Lift it. All right, find your breath. Find your balance. We're going to lift all the way up. All the way up again. Good. We're lifting and dropping that hip. Pull those shoulders down away from your ears. Make sure you're breathing. We're doing good. We're doing good. All right. In 3, 2, 1. Bring those hands all the way down. We're going to press it back to plank again. Press back. Hold it there. Pull those shoulders down away from your ears. We're breathing. All right. Drop to our knees and press back to child's pose. How are we doing? That was pretty intense, wasn't it? It really, really, really was. All right, we're going to walk out. I'm going to face you guys. We're going to do those hips one more time here really deep. So one of my favorite hip openers is frogs. We're going to take our feet and knees wider than our shoulders. Take your heels and feet wider than your hips and knees. Come down to your elbows and then push your hips back. Now, if you're not getting a big enough stretch, take those knees out a little wider. Okay, and get those feet wider than your knees or in a line with your knees. Okay, and then push back. I just want you to focus on your breath right now. Pulling your shoulders down away from your ears. Focusing on your breathing, okay? We're getting super deep into those hips. It feels really good, doesn't it? It really does. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. In 3, 2, 1. We're going to lift onto our hands, and walk those knees in. All right, we're going to sit on our mat now, facing me. All right, we're going to straighten one leg. Foot turn across the knee. We're going to turn towards the knee and the look behind you. Poor guy, he's so antsy. I feel so bad. He's not gone for a W-A-L-K. He knows what the word is. So he's talking to me a lot. Okay, let's make this a little more intense. Let's bring this leg and pretzel ourselves. Okay, pretzel ourselves. See if we can draw this knee back a little more and then rotate just a little more looking behind you. I'll tell you when to look forward. So just continue looking behind you and getting that nice deep spinal twist. And I want you to breathe and see if you can relax into this a little bit. Oh, that feels good, doesn't it, guys? We're getting in that glute. We're getting in that lower back, a little in that chest. What a great stretch. All right, we're going to release that. So rotate it forward, straighten the leg as the other one comes out. Now we're going to switch sides, okay? We're going to cross. Let's just rotate. Get a gentle rotation in, looking to the back of the room, filling it up through the neck. You know how last week, guys, I told you my whole body was off? I went and saw my chiropractor on Wednesday, and it changed my life. She put my head back on my body, and my hip stopped hurting. Well, my hip's getting better. It's just really tight, so I got to stretch it. But my foot that I broke last year was hurting. It's not hurting anymore. So pretty cool. Let's pretzel ourselves, guys. So as I tell everyone, you don't have to be a chiropractor believer. You don't have to, but you should be. So if you need a good chiropractor, let me know, guys. Let me know. Keep that rotation on. Oh, yes. Keep looking to the back of your room. I'll tell you when you need to look forward. You're doing good. You're doing great. Oh, that rotation feels good. Bringing it back to center here, back to center. All right, let's unpretzel ourselves and put the bottom of our feet together. Bottom of our feet together. All right, so I don't want you to arch your back to get down to your toes. I want you to keep that back flat and lean forward as much as you can. Okay, some of you may not move a lot. Some of you may be getting your nose to your toes. Okay, mobility in those hips again. Oh, we're feeling good. Very nice. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. Keeping that chin up. I don't want your back to arch. Keeping that chin up. Give me a nice deep breath in as we come up. Let's take our legs out nice and wide. Nice and wide. All right. Now I want your toes to be facing the ceiling. Don't roll your feet in. If your feet are pointing to me, you got to open up those hips and roll your toes up. All right. We're going to sit nice and tall, nice and tall. And if this is your stretch, if you're like, this is hard, stay here. Okay. If you can walk it forward a little, walk it forward a little. Okay, as far as you can go. You will notice if you do this in the morning, your range of motion is not very good. You're like, yeah, I'm not going very far. In the evening, you may gain an inch, you know? Like in the evenings when I do this, I'm like this close to get my elbows on the ground. Okay, so as we warm up and we move through the day, we get a little more bendy. Walk hands to one side, holding it there. Oh, enjoying that stretch. We're getting real deep in that inner thigh. And ladies, we got to stretch that inner thigh. Okay. Believe it or not, we actually use our inner thigh more than men do. Walk it over to their side. Walk it over to the other side. And you ask, why do we use our inner thigh more than men? Because to use our inner thigh muscle, we're always putting our feet and our legs and our knees together, right? And so women tend to sit more with their legs together where men don't. Okay. So that's why we tend to use our inner thigh a lot more than men. Bring it back to center. Maybe your range of motion got a little more. Maybe you feel like you can lean a little more on that. If you're sitting up straight, that's okay. That's okay. All right, we're going to walk it up. We're going to take our hand. We're going to run it down our leg. Other arm's going to reach up. I want you to keep your shoulder pulled back. I don't want you to sink into it. Pull that shoulder back as we come up and over and look at the ceiling. So we're getting deep into our lats. We're getting into those inner thighs, into those hips as well. So looking up. Oh, feels so nice. Give me a nice deep breath. We're going to take it the other direction. As we come down, lift up and over as we rotate and look at the ceiling. How's that feeling after our back workout yesterday? Right? We fatigued your chest, we fatigued your back, and then we fatigued your arms. It's kind of fun. Bring it back up. We're going to do one more time each direction. Draw the arm down, lift up and over. Don't let yourself fall into it. I want you to really lift your chest and look at the ceiling. Very nice. Deep breath in, up and over. You feeling those lat muscles maybe start to loosen up a little bit? Open that chest. Yes. You're like, yes, we do. All right. Bring that all the way up. We're going to flip around and lay on our back. Bring it around, laying on our back. All right. We're going to draw one knee in, and draw circles on the ceiling with that knee. Again, I find this really important to do daily because that hip is a ball and socket joint. Okay, we only have 2 of those in our body. And we want to wake up all ranges of it because we don't always like move our hip in a circle, do we? Sometimes we move it front and back and side to side, but never in a circle, even though it can. So let's keep it mobile. Holding it there. Give me a nice deep breath as we bring that leg up. Bring that leg up. All right, grabbing behind the leg. Today's a perfect example of I wish I should have grabbed my belt because I'm having a hard time keeping my knee straight. I want your knee straight. So my leg is not as high as it normally is. I got tight hamstrings today. So today is a good day to have a belt, but I don't have one. I didn't bring one. I'm not leaving you guys to go get a belt. All right, we're going to bend that knee. Bring that knee across the body in that spinal twist, looking away from that knee. Oh, feeling good. Open up that chest yet again. Give me a nice deep breath. Bring it back to center. Switch sides. Other knee comes in. Draw circles on the ceiling with that knee. Feeling good. Keep it going here, guys. All right, bring it to center. Bring that leg all the way up. Straighten that knee. Straighten that knee as best as you can. Best as you can. I guess in the future, guys, if we're really struggling with straightening those knees, start bringing a belt to Mat Madness. Bring a belt so you can wrap it around if you need it, like we did in class a couple weeks ago, right? I think so. Oh, that feels good. My leg's shaking because my knee's really trying its hardest to not bend. All right, let's bring that down. Across the body, rotate, get a nice stretch. Feeling good. We feel a little more limber. We're just feeling better overall. I think we're feeling better overall. Bring this back to center. All right, draw both knees into your chest. Into your chest. All right, we're going to do one more, guys. We're going to do happy baby. This is a yoga, okay? So we're going to take our feet out nice and wide. I want you to grab between your legs, grab your big toe and bring your feet up to the ceiling, okay? You grab your big toe or you can grab the inner part of the leg, of the foot, whatever you want. Okay, we're going to take those knees out wide and I like grabbing the bottom of my foot because I can push into my feet and I'm getting that like resistance in my hips, which I really do want because when I relax it, it's going to give me it's going to make me actually a little more flexible. It's going to make them feel a little better. Holding it there, happy baby pose, rocking it side to side. Beautiful. Let's relax that down. Just bring the bottom of the feet together. Cobbler's pose. Arms up over the head. Pretend someone's taking your arms and pulling you one direction. Your back is arched. Okay, we're trying to get our shoulders on the mat. Give me a nice deep breath in. Hands come down to your side and knees together. We're going to round it all the way up. All right, guys, we're almost there. Let's do our breathing at the end here. I think I went just a little long. Because my timer I didn't get my timer set. So give me a nice deep breath in. Exhale as we come down. Now remember, as we breathe in, we're taking a nice deep breath in and we're taking in the good. And as we breathe out, we're exhaling the bad. Give me a nice deep breath in. And bring it down. 2 more nice deep breaths. I'm going to give you guys your announcements. Give me your intention for the day. Talk about your intention. Bring it down. One more time, deep breath. And bring it down. Namaste, which means the light in me honors the light in you. Now, before you go anywhere, I'm just going to take 1 minute here. Couple things. Okay, we're at the end of week 3, which means we have 3 weeks left. These first 3 weeks, I haven't given you guys any sneak attacks. I've been having to follow up with each and every one of you to see how things are going. Some of you have been out of town that first week, which freaked me out. So welcome back. I'm glad you're back on the wagon. Others of you are just like, life's got crazy. So I didn't do sneak attacks. I felt like it was a little overwhelming. But now that most of you are back on the wagon, you're back in town, we're back to sneak attacks. If you're new, you don't know what a sneak attack is, you will, in our feed on our group, you will see me say, hey, today I want you to do 10 squats, videotape them, either send them to me privately or post them in the group so everyone knows you're doing it, okay? Sneak attacks are coming back, so watch for it. All right. What I want you to do this weekend is set a goal for the next 3 weeks. Okay, it doesn't have to be a big goal. It can be a little goal. I don't even want like a number goal. If I want to lose 2 pounds, I don't want to see that. I want to see a goal such as along the line is I'm going to stick 100% with the next 3 weeks. Or if you're like 100% isn't realistic, I'm going to stick 80%. Or I'm going to do one full burpee. When Tess is like, we are doing burpees, I'm doing a full burpee. Or I'm going to do the whole set of squat thrusts at least once. Okay? So whatever it is, I want you to write it down. Write it down. And if you want to share it with the group, please share it with the group. And I'll put this all in the messaging. So if you got tired of listening to me gab, you have it there. Okay. Last thing. Last one. We are going to do a Feel the Burn social. And we're going to do it at Alta Canyon on the 25th. This is a free class for you guys. Okay. We don't do free classes, but you guys are special. Okay. So it's a free class for you guys. You get to come the 25th and you can bring a friend if you want. But it's to meet everyone else in the group. I personally have a relationship with all of you, and I think all of you are amazing. And I think you all should meet each other. So we will do a class. It'll be similar to Mat Madness. I'll do a get to know you type of icebreaker game, okay? But we'll have more of a mat class, so bring a mat. If you don't have a mat, no big deal. We have some there. That's the 25th at 7. Again, I'll bring more information about that out. All right, guys, I've gone way past my time. Those are the 3 announcements. I will get them posted for you. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. I think that's everything, guys. I think that's it. So with that said, I want you all to please have a wonderful, beautiful rest of the day. If you have questions, comments, concerns, worries, you know where to find me. Have a wonderful one, guys. Bye.